Arson investigators have determined the cause of a house fire that happened last night in the Creekside neighborhood near Tom Sawyer Park. Thanks for joining us here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS say that a chimney malfunction started the fire Friday night. Emergency crews were at the scene of the house fire off Westport Road around 8 last night. They were able to keep the fire from spreading, saying 30 firefighters managed to get it under control in just under an hour. Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS say the two adults who live at the house are now displaced and staying with neighbors temporarily, but thankfully neither of them were injured. Representatives from over 160 JCPS schools gathered under one roof earlier today to give parents and students a closer look at what the district has to offer families during the JCPS Showcase of Schools. The showcase was held at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center off West Muhammad Ali Boulevard. Families were given information about magnet school options, career programs, and pathways the district offers to help prepare students for specialized careers. The showcase gives families an opportunity to make a more informed decision ahead of the application period. JCPS spokesperson Carolyn Callahan says the showcase helps parents with prospective students develop a better understanding of such a large school district.
So we have heard from principals who have said they have met families who didn't even have their school on their radar, and once they came to this event and they talked with the principal and learned more, their student ended up enrolling in that school. So it's absolutely helpful. We know that we are a large district and there are a lot of moving parts, and so this is a nice way for families to come and get their questions answered face to face.
If you're hoping to learn more about a JCPS school but you couldn't make it out to today's showcase, you are free to attend a school open house or reach out to the school directly at any time to set up a visit for you and your family. Open house schedules and school contact information can be found on the JCPS website. Families spent their day today alongside healthcare professionals at the Republic Bank YMCA for Louisville's 5th annual Black Maternal Health Fair. The event highlights maternal wellness for Black mothers here in Louisville while also offering free services and educational opportunities. The health fair was hosted by Louisville nonprofit Granny's Birth Initiative, whose mission is to improve Kentucky birth outcomes by tackling the Black maternal and infant health crisis. GBI founder and executive director Alexa Skisney says today's event served to get the word out about the maternity resources GBI has to offer Louisville families.
We're letting people know about our maternity pantry, which families can come monthly and get infant care items, baby blankets, books, maternal care items, and diapers. If you are somebody that's hearing this and would like to support, we always have a high diaper need. We also have Doula Dash, which is a transportation service where doulas are getting people to their prenatal and postnatal appointments. And our doula tech team now officially has a birth team. Our Granny's girls are now on the ground and ready to support your birth.
The health fair today was a community-centered initiative to expand access to birth support across Kentucky. Right now, more than 1 million federal workers are going unpaid during the government shutdown, with Friday marking the first time many missed a full paycheck. That dire situation has forced many federal workers to turn to food banks for help. As the federal shutdown enters day 25, President Donald Trump embarks on a trip to Asia to focus on trade. Jen Sullivan has details on how the shutdown is hurting workers.
Federal workers waiting in long lines at this food bank in southern Maryland.
I would have never thought in a million years that I would have been in this position to have to go to a food bank.
Denise Blake says she drove over an hour to get here. When she finally arrived, they had run out of food.
We have a cart ready for you out front.
Fortunately, she did not leave empty-handed, but she still faces the harsh reality of not knowing how she's going to feed her family while she's not getting paid during the government shutdown.
I don't want my daughter to see me crying.
Blake's story is like so many others who are waiting to get paid as Congress stalls to pass a new spending plan.
I haven't gotten a paycheck this month, so the free groceries is very important, very helpful.
More than 1 million federal workers are not receiving pay right now. Many missed their first full paycheck Friday, while others will feel the loss early next week, depending on the agency.
I feel nervous the longer the shutdown lasts, that, you know, it could really affect food banks.
But another big concern looms for these already busy food banks. come November 1st, millions of Americans may not receive food stamps through the federally funded Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP, which helps feed more than 42 million low-income Americans each month. President Donald Trump, though, says his administration is working on a solution.
Everybody's going to be in good shape, yep.
As the gridlock on Capitol Hill stretches into a fourth week, the president is heading to Asia to focus on trade with key partners like China. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
The shutdown has also impacted funding for food programs such as SNAP and WIC. In Kentuckiana could see that funding dry up next month. More than 600,000 Kentuckians who use SNAP benefits would be impacted by the lapse in funding. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear has said the Commonwealth will be using state funds to cover the program through November. But if the shutdown lasts beyond that, it's unlikely the state will be able to cover the cost. Governor Beshear has also said that once the federal government reopens, Kentucky will begin processing benefits once federal funding returns.